since your first time. Open up and let your heart flow. Yeah, to be different, show 'em how it go. Of course they gon' hate, that's a part of life. But that's when you really know you're doing right. They like to keep it classy, you don't need to fight. Just kidding them with the 6.
Hello Leo, welcome or welcome back. If you're returning, this is going to be a general reading for you guys, just to let the cards talk and see whatever energies or whatever situations you may be experiencing right now. Get some clarity on that. Everything is in the description, as you know, down below, so definitely check that out when you get a chance. I did channel before I turned the camera on, so I'll read some of the things that I've written down for you. So I rolled some astrological dice and some 6-sided dice. So we have the 10th house, so something could be going on in your 10th house. We also have the number 124, which breaks down to a 7, so you could either be seeing either one of those two numbers during this reading, after this reading, whatever. You know, that's just a nice little synchronicity for you to know that this reading is yours. Saturn, so time, karma, and restrictions are at play here. You could have a strong Saturn placement. And Taurus, you could be a Taurus moon or rising, or you could be a Taurus cross-watching for a Leo right now. And I also heard the word clear, so like you could be either like seeing something clearly, or something becomes more clear to you. You get like clarity, pretty much. Or you could be going having like eye treatments, or thinking about having eye treatments or something. Something's crystal clear. I don't know. However that resonates for you guys, but we'll see what the cards have to say. So let's get into that. And if you find that these messages are helpful and resonate, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you. It really helps out the channel. And thank you for everybody that has been watching this far on my YouTube journey. I appreciate you. Let's see, Leo. Alright, the tower was flipped over, but let's see. Let's see, is there any changes that's going to be happening for you, Leo? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. So you're looking really stable right now, feeling really stable. You could be putting in action or implementing some sort of like business plan to save, to save your money. You could be investing in certain things. Could also be a father if you're watching this. You don't have to be, but you could hold some sort of status right now, Leo. Like people could look up to you, like you could be a boss or a manager or something like that. Or just somebody who has some sort of authority over finances, or just in general has some sort of authority and people look up to. One card. 2 cards. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Hanged Man. Maybe there's some sort of, and then we have the Ace of Cups. There could be some sort of like anxiety, insecurities, or fears around like masculine energy, about how you accomplish things, about the things that you take on, taking charge of certain things, solving problems. Or it could be fears, anxieties, insecurities around like your financial status, or just like financial matters, or like your goals. And then I didn't channel Taurus for you. Yeah, I did channel Taurus. And then this card here, it's Earth energy, so it could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here. So it could be something around, if I'm thinking of Taurus, if I'm going to go with Taurus with this card, right? I'm thinking like it has to do something about like maybe like your home life, again, like with your stability or something like that. You have the Hanged Man, so there's something that you need to gain a different perspective on, or you're maybe looking at things from a different angle, or maybe you're starting to see things from a different angle, and that's what's triggering you right now. But you have the Ace of Cups, so there's security there. There's emotional security. There's nothing to really be worried about. I think this is just more so things that are just in your head. Things you like, maybe you're finding problems, you know? I mean, that's not to say that you aren't experiencing anything that's real, you know, that's a real issue. But a lot of the times, you know, we can make those things bigger than what they need to be. And then we have the Five of Wands. So again, there's that inner conflict energy. It could also be conflict with others around you, or competition, arguments and stuff. But I get more of the, as though this is more of like something that's going on within you, like a battle within you. Because I know, Leo, you can, you know, you're the sign of pride, right? You know, that lion pride. And maybe the way that you're wanting to show up in the world, or the things that you want to do, you're not able to do them, or you see, like you, some part of yourself, you see that that you can't really, that you feel like you can't accomplish that, and maybe that's hurting your ego just a little bit. But there may be something you need to may need to let go of that part of your ego, or, you know. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, we have the Empress underneath the King of Pentacles. So yeah, there could be a little bit of, there could be a little bit of anxieties around, like, because Empress is about delays and things that are like essentially cooking in the oven, right? Things are getting ready to all culminate together to produce one thing, to produce an outcome. And maybe there's something here where it's like it may have taken you longer than you expected. Oh, and here's your card, Strength. So yeah, and that's underneath the Nine of Swords. So like you have the strength to overcome this. You're using your strength to overcome it. You're taming the lion, so to speak, taming your inner lion. So you're like not, because this is also about having like conflict too. It could be about like having conflict, overcoming conflict. Overcoming the inner beast and all that confrontation. So it's like you could be confronting these fears, these anxieties, using your inner, like I said, using your inner strength to overcome these things. Things have been taking maybe a little bit longer than what you wanted it to. But there is something here, because you are the King of Pentacles, so so when you're the King of Pentacles and you have that energy, it's like it takes a while for things to build, because that is Earth energy, Capricorn towards Virgo energy. So like, it's, well, in particular, Capricorn energy takes a while to build things, you know, because you're building a legacy first. So that's the important thing, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe there's some sort of like fear around like leaving, like what your legacy, the legacy that you're leaving behind. And like, how are you going to do that? What is that going to look like? How do you want it, you know, like, how are you going to go about it? We have the Wheel of Fortune underneath the Hanged Man. So yeah, you're changing something here. You're changing your perspective. You're changing the way you look at things. There's luck and fortune within your grasp. You just need to hang in there and be strong. Use that inner Leo strength that you have. Or inner lion strength, rather. Ooh, too many. And maybe that's the thing, what I was saying, clear, right? Because like you're looking outside the box, or yeah, it's like you're doing things outside the box, or you're looking from a different perspective to get like a clear answer, more clear vision on things. And I think that happens within time, because the wheel is always turning. You can't force the wheel to turn, so I think it's all in like a divine timing, or just all in timing in general, right? And kind of like not forcing yourself to see something different, but just letting it come naturally. Take that. Oh, hello. So we have, oh, okay. So then we have this before, so wait, so we have the Seven of Swords and we have the Ten of Cups. Funny, right? Because I feel like in your last reading, Leo, I said something about like, you're not letting, like you're not self-sabotaging yourself anymore, right? And maybe this is just a little bit of like a continuation of that reading where it's like, okay, maybe you're still going through some things. And we have the Seven of Swords underneath the Ace of Cups, so it's like you're still in that energy where it's like you're like deceiving your robbing yourself of your own happiness in a way. Like I was saying, I think I said something about like every time something good happens to you or something positive happens, you automatically assume that something bad is gonna come right after that, because maybe that's what you're used to, or that's what you're used to looking at. But here it's like you're getting there though. That's the thing. Like you're starting to get there. You have the Hierophant. I just split the deck, the Hierophant. So it's like you're getting there. And then the Ten of Cups is right after the Seven of Swords. And it's the Ten of Cups is underneath the Five of Wands. So there's like, there's a rainbow and there's happiness at the end of this battle. Like after like you have like a war or whatever, there's like peace after the war. It's like, yeah, it's giving me like having peace after you have a war or like a battle or argument. It's like you come into some sort of like truce, right? Yeah, like some sort of like truce with yourself and be like, you know, that's it, waving your white flag type of thing. Like, you know, I give up, I'm not fighting this anymore. Let's see. I want to clarify with the other deck now. Yes. You have the Nine of Cups, feeling emotionally satisfied. Also my wish fulfillment card. You do have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups out here, so that's a good omen, right? So there's things here. So you're going to start to feel a little bit more emotionally satisfied, maybe a little more stable in your emotions as well when it comes to whatever this is that you're feeling around like your masculine energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But your masculine energy and the way that you're... I really feel like this has to do with your legacy, honestly. It kind of feels like for some of you this could be about your legacy, like what you're leaving behind. Some of this could just be fears and anxieties around like you attaining a certain status or being like stable financially. Page of Swords. So you're analyzing, you're looking behind you, you're looking towards the past in some sort of way, or you're like analyzing the past, analyzing things or the recent past, things that you have been through, and it's like you're trying to make sense of it. You're trying to see like maybe you're trying to assess where this is coming from, possibly. Oh no. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, this is definitely giving me like, this is your own mind playing tricks on you. I did say that in the beginning, like there's certain things that you're like blowing up where it's not as, what's the word? it's not as a dire of a situation as you think it is, or that you may feel that it is. And you're letting yourself, it's like you're making progress in that direction, where it's like because you're stepping away from this Seven of Swords energy. You have the Magician, understanding and realizing that you have the power to create your reality. You have everything that you need, Leo. You have the emotional capacity, you have the creativity, you have the passion, you have the did I say creativity already? Well, yeah, you have the creativity, you have the passion, you have the resources to do this, you have the mental capacity to do this, you have the communication skills. Like, you have everything at your disposal here that you can create, to create whatever it is that you want to. And I think it's really about getting to the source of why you feel that way, or why you feel as though that you can't do that, or what's putting fear into your heart, into your soul about this. Page of Cups. So creative energy. Maybe you need to let your anxieties out, your fears, or whatever it is that you have gone through, running in your mind, whatever kind of monologue that you have going on within. Maybe you need to have a creative release for it. Page of Cups is the artist energy. It is the artist card. It also is my apology card as well too. I do get a sense a little bit about, like, maybe this is family. Hold on, okay. Is there some sort of expectation from your family, or maybe people around you? Because I did pull the hair. I did say I split the deck and had the Hierophant there. Is there some sort of tradition or some sort of, like, religious sentiment, or, like, is there something around you that is causing this fears and anxieties, right? Where it's like you need to live up to a certain expectation of being this King of Pentacles, being successful, and being independent and stable. Because when I looked at the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and then I pulled out the Page of Cups, which went right with these two cards as I was pulling them out. I got, like, family, like, argument with, like, family, because of the Ten of Cups. It could have to do with family, because you have this little family here, right? And you have these battles and arguments with the Five of Wands. And then this card here, my apology card, if I put that meaning into play with it, it's almost like, okay, is there some sort of, like, apology coming from, like, family or family members, because maybe y'all got into an argument about, like, a career path or something that you're doing, or maybe they feel as though, like I was saying, back to legacy, like, what are you doing to preserve the legacy of our family, kind of thing. And Leo, you are ruled by the sun, which is the the father and masculine energy and things around that. So, like, it could, if you are male watching this, it could be about you leaving your legacy behind, as a father, or just as the man kind of, situation, and you struggling with, like, maybe you don't have a family yet, or you don't have any children, and it's like there's certain things around that that's kind of triggering you there. And for others of you, like, it could be the same situation. You don't have to be a man, but, like, it could be just in general, like, leaving your legacy behind. Like, what is it that you are wanting to be remembered for? Maybe there's some sort of triggering behind that, and family is part of that trigger, or is the key player in that. Let me pull like 3 more. I did say 3 more. 3 came out. Do I want to take these though? I'll just put these. Yeah, I'll take these and I'll just kind of just intuitively read these. So we have the 6 of Swords, we have the Moon, and we have the Tower. I did say the Tower was flipped over as I was shuffling in the beginning of the reading. So I will take that and put that into the reading. Yeah, there's a Tower moment. Like you have, it's like I was saying, like you're making progress, right? It's like I was saying, like you're still in this energy, the 7 of Swords energy. You're still kind of like having these thoughts and fears and stuff, but you're making progress. And there's something here to where it's like this Hangman and this Wheel of Fortune is like there is something that's going to change your perspective. There is something that's going to help you shift and see the light of certain things. And then the Moon is here, which is also about subconscious fears and things, or like illusions and stuff like that. What's underneath? Oh my gosh, underneath the deck is the seven of Cups. So there's a lot of illusionary things that's happening here. I think there's a need to break an illusion of like how you need to it's how you need to leave your legacy. Like there's certain things like, okay, I need to have this, I need to do this in order to, I don't know, like make sure my family's good and whatever. But it's like you don't have to follow a certain system or tradition or anything like that. You can literally just do whatever you want, whatever feels good, and everything will fall into place for you. You don't have to follow a tradition or follow in your father's footsteps or in your grandfather's footsteps, or take over the family business or anything like that. Like you don't have to do that. And I feel like that's something that's being expected of you, or something that's like maybe a little bit of pressure, possibly, if that's your story. But there needs to be a breaking of illusions here. There needs to be a breaking of illusions, a breaking of like how things are being perceived. And you're making progress towards that. I just think you need a little bit more time, Leo. Just a little bit more time. Which is what I was hearing time in the beginning of the reading too. When I actually looked at for some reason, when I saw these 2 cards. For some reason, when I got these 2 cards, I heard time, something about time. But I think that's all you need. So don't like overdo it, don't overthink it. You'll eventually get there, Leo. You'll be fine. So that's all I'm seeing for you. If you find that these messages were helpful, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, Leo, and I will see you next time. Bye.